Hey guys, welcome back to Syberia Level 4. Let's hit it up. Autumn. Oh right, we were with him. His flashback. What's this?
Horst has already left. The scolding that Berger gave them yesterday about their lack of results in tracking down the Gorons really got to him.
Is that how you brush your teeth and wash your face? At least it's not snowing, right? What's this?
I ought to bring all the equipment together before I take my bag. Must remember to fill it up before I leave the camp.
Right.
These biscuits don't compare with old Gustav's cooking, but at least they fill you up.
Do I need anything else? No, can I take it
I
now?
ought to bring all the equipment together before I take my bag.
Oh, there's more. Yeah, take that.
No chance of me venturing into the mountain without that.
Understandable. I can open this up. What's in here? I can read it. The Summer of the Refuge. The grumpy guy. And that's a photo of them all. What does it say? The Origin Expedition. Autumn 1937. I will get out of there now, however, then before it gets really cold. If only my hand could write what holds my heart. I don't want to try pronounce it, that's why I just I just
I
moved
hope I
on.
can get back to sketching the valley, but with Berger putting on the pressure at the moment, I doubt it.
Oh,
The
what's
letters I
this?
got from Dana before leaving Kantar with the expedition. It's tough not to be able to receive or give any news since leaving civilization.
Oh,
I'm so glad Junta lent it to me. I was able to take wonderful pictures behind Berger's back.
is that it? Is that all I can look at? Now can I take my bag? Yes. Oh wait, there was more stuff to look at. Damn it.
Better get going before.
Do you know what time it is?
Time to be heading out?
Enough! You couldn't care less whether we find the Gorons or not, could you?
Well, mark my words, Copperteeth. You'd better change your bloody attitude.
It's barely daybreak.
The day's only just bloody breaking.
I couldn't give a damn. Everyone has already started except you. So you just get your butt upstream and help Sauer carry out his research. The idiot is capable of getting himself lost again.
I'm not your enemy, remember?
All right. I'm not your enemy, you know.
I don't think you understand the gravity of the situation, Leon. If we don't find a specimen of the Goron, the brown shadow will... Look, just go find Sauer. Please. Now!
He honestly, Leon, this guy, he should have really just made a break for it. He should have ran.
Poor animal. Berger's gone out of his mind with this search for the abominable snowman of his.
Is he gonna lose his shit with me as
Where
well?
on earth can the bloody creature be holed up?
The mountain's dangerous and we're prepared for the worst. I only hope we don't have to use it.
Inspect.
Not what you'd call cute, this Gorun. Just as well they haven't found it yet.
Are they really trying to look for this thing?
Can't have been easy for Bauer to leave his daughter just after she was born.
Oh, we're
Bauer's
snooping.
daughter. This medal must belong to Bauer. He must have left it behind when he turned in for the night.
Let's inspect the barrel. Oh yes, for my water.
Bad idea.
Wrong one. And fill it up. I'm finally getting the hang of these mechanics in the game. Okay, what's in here?
No one here. Bauer and Jäger must have already taken off in search of the Gorung.
Can we snoop? Oh, I need a code. What would it be? Is there a code on the necklace at all?
Jäger and Bauer have been a bit heavy-handed with the alcohol these past few evenings. Morale of the troops is at an all-time low.
Maybe I should go look back at that medal. Might have the combination on it. Or at least something to go off of. There is a number on here. Let me take a photo and I can try it out. Maybe it's 0408. Okay. 04 08. I got it right. I always get so happy when I get things right.
Bauer, are you little...
Oh, let's read it. Dear Her House, I completely understand the Brown Shadow's anger should the expedition fail. That being said, I urge you not to hold it against Herr Berger or my fellow scientists. If blame there is to be, then look rather to Leon Gubertus. His lack of goodwill has become increasingly apparent throughout. Indeed, it would come as no surprise to me if his intention was to sabotage the whole expedition right from the very outset. Well,
All
good.
shipshape. Typical Bauer.
Good thing we found that. But what is there nothing else to look at? Is there nothing else to do with this?
All shipshape. Typical Bauer.
Don't leave it open, you'll know we were in there. Okay, let's go out. Okay, I've looked here, I've looked there, I haven't looked in
Go
here.
and find Sauer. I hope you're not thinking of going inside my tent, Kobetis.
Oh, where am I supposed to go? Here? I'm assuming so. It's working so far. The mushrooms on the tree are so cute. Leave the camp.
Better get going.
Was there something else for me to do there? Hopefully not. What could be here? Oh, what did I, not
be
do?
able to catch up with Horst by...
Autumn is here.
What
We'd
did I
better
do?
leave the mountain soon, or we won't survive.
I should be able to catch up with Horst by following the road along the river.
Anyone there? Looks like someone's left their gear over there. Better check it out.
I have a really bad
Stopping to read in the
feeling.
middle of the wilds. That's sour
Who
all
would leave
over.
their water behind?
Whoever it belongs to must have left in a hurry to have left it behind. One of us must have stayed here. For a rest, maybe? One of the scientists must have stopped for a rest here. Most probably Sour. But what made him leave in such a hurry that he left behind all his gear? I'd better have a look around to find out what happened here. What on
Okay.
earth is that?
Damn other.
That mark must be what caused Sour to stop and rest for a while. I'd better head out and try to find him to clarify the situation.
Maybe we've got they've gone into a tribe's territory, like a mountain tribe.
What in God's name is that?
Oh no. No, 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 I have a really bad feeling about this. He turned down the volume a bit. Oh, okay, we found him. And he's fine. There's no one kidnapping anyone.
Sour? What in the world?
Shh! Look what I found.
Is that a...
A go room. Yes, it's a go room. I heard him cry as I was taking a break near the path. Hurry, we must go fetch the others.
You go. He looks injured. I'd better stay and try and reach him before the current carries him away.
Right, Leon. Okay. But don't lose him.
Shit, why is he taking all the responsibility? Something goes bad or something
All
goes
right, little
wrong.
fella. Don't move. I'm coming to get you.
It's gonna be a bad situation for Leon. Oh, crap.
Current's too strong to swim across. Better find another way. All sorts of debris has been carried by the river. But other than trying to build a raft, I don't know what use it can be. The trunk isn't very thick.
So you want me to cut it down? But that'll scare him off. Okay. This is such a bad idea. He should just wait for the others so no one could blame him. Anything had to go wrong. Oh, I'm supposed to be tapping? Tap, 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 tap. Oh. Yes. This just feels like such a bad idea. I don't trust him. I don't trust this. I just want him to survive so he can go back to Donna.
Easy, Leon. Now's not the time to get a dunking.
Oh shit, 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 shit. Don't put your life in my hands. I'm gonna attack you.
Take it easy. I'm not going to hurt you. I just want to look at your wound.
Oh.
What can I give him to show I mean no ill?
Biscuits. Oh, he looks so scared and they just want to kill him and take him back as a specimen.
There you go. Don't be afraid. You're all right, fella. Good boy. Eat up, fella.
Oh, he looks like he might attack me. Is he dying? What's happening? Is he scared to eat it? He didn't back very far. I thought we were pretty far away from him.
It's good, isn't it? Leg broken. I just want to look at it, all right?
No, no, this is a bad
Look, little
idea.
fella.
If you let me see your wound, you can have another biscuit later, yes? It's broken, all right. Must be very painful. You're a brave boy. If I could clean the wound and brace your leg, we should be able to get you back to camp and make it better. Hold on. I'll be right back. Just be patient, little fella. I'll be right back.
The
Hi,
Goron might
Splint.
become anxious if I leave now. There must be something around here I can use to take care of him.
Take some sticks.
They're straight enough to help get the Goron back to camp. I need to find something to make a splint for the Goron. Better be quick. I could use those creepers to tie up the Goron's splint. They seem to be stuck.
And is this the reason? Oh, that is the reason that they are stuck. Now can I take them?
They should do fine to hold the Goron's splint together.
Okay, let's help him.
Here we go, fella. This is going to sting a little. There, wasn't so bad, was it?
I really don't think a wild animal would let you get that close to it. Or would it? I don't know. It just doesn't seem very
Now we just need to find a way to get you back across.
real, I guess, would be the word. A lot like reality. What's he doing?
Hey! Did you do that, little fella? Well, better drawing than talking, huh?
Oh, that looks so painful. I wonder how he ended up breaking his leg. It's so pretty. I thought the footsteps were of the other scientist.
Now we just have to wait for the others.
Is there anything I can do besides continue?
Huh? Ah, you want another biscuit? You learn quick.
Well, they are very intelligent.
It was a young specimen, my darling Dana.
Where's going to sleep?
Almost like a child. And as soon as we made eye contact, I knew this was a creature endowed with reason.
Well, they waited a long time.
When my companions joined me, I immediately sensed we did not share the same point of view.
Oh no, 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 no,
They seemed
no.
blinded by the
Fast forward,
discovery.
please.
They couldn't see the individual.
Oh. He's sleeping and you trusted us and now. Oh, the grief. Oh. Is he gonna set him free?
It was clear the young Goran wasn't a person in their eyes, just a subject for study. In their excitement, they seemed to lose all common sense.
Are they gonna kill it?
What is wrong with it? Fruit. Have some fruit.
You shut him up in a cage. What do you expect? He's frightened.
Shut it up, or I'm going to gag it.
Jesus. Oh no, his troops coming to hurt him. I really hope they don't hurt Leon. Move the camera. Oh, they're there. So he is a baby, and then that must be his mom. Oh,
Pass me the rifle
Must be the Goran's mother. If we give it back, she'll probably leave.
and deprive us of an adult specimen. Are you mad? All right, Mama.
Look at the size of her burger. Wound her. They will never get her back alive.
Who said we need her alive? They can't all be live specimens,
oh,
can they?
what assholes.
No! Sorry about that, burger. But I couldn't let you shoot them.
Oh no, did he kill him? Did he
Reinhard,
kill him?
You alright?
He's choking on his own blood. Oh
But he-
shit.
He's killed Burger. Bauer, wait. You saw. It was an accident. He was going to kill the Goran, sir. So I had no intention to.
Shut it, assassin!
Oh my god.
My head.
He really should have made a run for it earlier. Maybe the monkey will come back and set him free. What am I doing? Standing up? Is he alive? Isn't that the guy that I hit?
Looks like they're busy. Probably discussing what to do with me. If I can just loosen these ties, I'll be able to slip away without them noticing. Oh dear Lord. Burger. I'm
Oh, he
sorry.
did kill him.
I never meant to.
Damn it.
I know what dangers await me in the mountain if I manage to escape from here. But whatever happens, it can't be worse than what Bauer and the others have in store for me. So I have no choice. That stone looks sharp enough. If I can reach it, maybe I can cut myself free.
Damn, this is a real sticky situation that he's in.
I'll bring him some soup. We can't let him starve to death.
Bastard doesn't deserve food.
Typical horse, eh? Always the good Samaritan.
Is he gonna set him free?
Aren't you afraid I was going to run for it?
They intend to hand you over to the authorities in Kantar for the murder of Reinhard Berger.
Doesn't surprise me. I came across a letter from Bauer that made me the scapegoat for everything that's gone wrong. Bauer had been planning this for some time now.
Yeah, he blamed it all on him, I remember from the
Well,
letter.
that's not how it's going to be. I don't agree with what you did. But you don't deserve what Bauer and Jaeger intend for you. You must pretend to be tied up. Wait for them to fall
Thank
asleep.
God for a good Samaritan.
Then take your gear and get as far away from here as possible. Hear me?
Yes, but what?
Why? Or where? Or what? So many possibilities. Did he go? Thank God.
So
But he
there
left
you have the
something.
full story, my darling Dana. I don't know what will become of me, where my escape will lead me over the coming weeks, or what my life of a murderer on the run will be like.
I hope she received a letter. Oh, it seems like she did.
But always remember that my love for you is as strong as ever, and that my greatest desire is to hold you in my arms. I love you more than anything in the world. Leon, your Highland painter.
Dana! Oh my goodness! Dana! What's wrong, Puppet? Lena, come, quick!
Did she faint from shock?
Dear Diary,
Oh,
so much has happened since I received Leon's letter a few days ago. I'm slowly recovering. Today, Papa and Mama told me that I was going to leave for a while. I'll explain what's going on.
is
But
she sick?
I don't know where to begin.
She
I
doesn't
need
tell
to
me
gather
she's
my
sick.
thoughts as I finish packing my suitcase.
Oh my god. Okay. Holy crap.
I can't believe Leon is on the run, all alone in those mountains in the middle of winter.
I can read the whole thing. Okay, wow, that's a long. Let me read it. It's worth it. My darling Edelweiss. Edelweiss? It has been months since I last wrote. I hate myself for not sending you news more often and for not being able to receive news of you. But our expedition has taken us far from civilization, and from its conveniences I found myself now where no other modern day humans has ever ventured before. Today, my companions are getting ready to return home. I regret to inform you that I won't be able to go back to Europe with my fellow survivors. Wait, haven't I read this before? Something bad happened during the expedition. I, no doubt, am partly to blame. So here in these frightful mountains I shall remain for some time more. You'll probably hear them say all sorts of things about me. Not very pretty things, I would imagine. Nevertheless, I would like you to know my version of the events. I hope that these lines, scribbled off in a hurry, will allow you to understand what happened and that your feelings for me will remain intact. Once we cleared away the unavoidable logistical and administrative matters, the Origin expedition left behind Kantar, the capital of Baltayar, as well as any trace of civilization. After hard days of hiking, we set up our base camp on the threshold of a high valley where rhododendrons grew. All the witnesses seemed to concur. This was where the Goron, the famous man of the mountains, was most frequently sighted. Our Sherpas did not want to linger and were clearly utterly terrified at the thought they might encounter humanity's missing link. Origin's scientists were on a mission to capture Goron and bring it back to Europe. The Brown Shadow, our wealthy benefactor, intended to boost the international scientific community about its extraordinary discovery. As you know, several members of our group were entirely in agreement with its line of thinking. Others simply saw it as a generous and accommodating sponsor. Above all, we all shared a love of science and were not bothered by the fact that it sometimes required us to make some nauseating compromises. For weeks on end, we explored every mountain and valley around camp. To no avail, there was not a single Goron in sight. A few blue bears succumbed to our thorough investigations as they were somehow similar in shape, but the mysterious man of the mountains remained unseen. Autumn was approaching, the river started to freeze at the edges, and the prospects of having to head back with nothing for our toil was becoming more and more apparent. The joyful banter of the first weeks was no more. The men were becoming moody and tense, especially our chief, Reinhard Berger. Each morning he sent the team out in every possible direction in search of any trace of the Goron. We were racing against the clock before the harshness of winter forced us back down into the valley. Yesterday at dawn, I left on Reinhard's orders to look for horse Sau. Sorry. He had decided to follow the stream up the mountain. Horse was undoubtedly the least experienced mountain climber among us, and Reinhardt was worried, as he had not yet returned to camp. I eventually found him quite high up at a fork in the stream on an islet covered in everything the water had swept up. Horse pointed at a pile of sticks from which I could occasionally hear something, or rather someone wailing over the noise of the bumbling stream. We could not believe our eyes. It was not quite a human, not quite an animal either. Its shape and fur looked just like the accounts we had gathered. It would appear Horst had found what we were looking for, the infamous Goran. Abominable, abon, abn, abominable, why can't I pronounce this all of a sudden? Abominable snowman to some, and the ghost of the Baltayar Mountains to others. I told my friends he should immediately go inform the rest of the expedition while I tried to reach the tiny creature tangled up in the middle of an island. Getting to the creature was quite a trial, but I'll spare you the details. Its leg was seriously wounded. I attempted to secure it in a makeshift brace, and the creature finally accepted my help after I gave it a cracker. I then tried to bring it back to shore. It was a young specimen, my darling Dana, almost like a child, and as soon as we made eye contact, I knew this was a creature endowed with reason, some sort of primitive humanoid. When my companions joined me, I immediately sensed we did not share the same point of view. They seemed blinded by discovery. They couldn't see the individual. It was clear the young Goran wasn't a person in their eyes, just a subject for study. In their excitement, they seemed to lose all common sense. He said that in his flashback as well. It was quite a challenge to calm them down and convince them the odd little creature needed food and medical attention. We eventually brought it back to camp, where I worked on repairing its fracture and dressing its wounds. I even managed to feed it some hard track with jam. Night was falling. For a while my companions appeared to be treating the little Goran with some degree of clemency, and had agreed the battery of tests to be inflicted upon it could wait until the following day. That evening we all joyfully raised our glasses to the occasion. Reinhard Berger had hidden a few bottles of champagne and schnapps in the bottom of our trunks just for the occasion. Around midnight, our small prisoner began to moan. It was a long and painful whine that echoed off the cliffs all around. We were tired from the events of the day. Some of us had knocked back quite a few and were not prepared to listen to screeching cries, just as we were about to turn in for the night. We walked over to the cage. Reinhard Berger tried to calm the Goran down, but to no avail. He was threatening to gag it when a booming growl rang out from the depths of the rocks, answering the young Goran's cry. The huge shape of what indeed appeared to be an adult Goran sliced across the moonlight and walked menacingly towards us. It clearly intended to free its kin. I advised my friends to clear the way and let this towering creature, probably the infant's mother, go by. We all know how powerful maternal instincts can be. Alas, Reinhardt was not of the same opinion. He grabbed a rifle. Our expedition would have considered a success whether the Goran was dead or alive. Without so much as a second thought, I jumped on him right when he was about to pull the trigger and tackled him to the ground, so that the powerful anthropoid, who saw us as a mere obstacle between her and her son, would not trample him. Mother Goran destroyed the cage in the blink of an eye, breaking the bamboo bars like they were made of the straw. She grabbed her infant and vanished from sight. I stood up, but Reinhard Berger did not budge. He was lying on the ground dead. When he fell, the unfortunate bugger's head hit a rock, and it was not my fault he was dead. As far as my friends could see, I was not trying to protect him from the Goran, but on the contrary, trying to keep him from shooting her. He's lying. He is lying. Because the whole reason he did that was so that he wouldn't shoot the Goran. What? My dear Dana, I must admit that both these thoughts crossed my mind simultaneously for a split second. I considered the Goran to be a human being, a primitive one, but certainly not a wild animal, one who kills without hesitation. I'm so disappointed. As you may have guessed, Suhu, Jagger, and Bara disagreed. As they saw it, I was a person who irresponsibly murdered their leader, and they intended to hand me over to the authorities in Kantar once we came down from the valley. They were so vehemently upset with me, I quickly understood that they were incapable of mercy or understanding. They pulled me away from the group and tied me to a tree. After they buried Reinhardt, my once upon a time friends decided to put... Sorry, I just realized you said my once upon a time friends. Anyway, decided to put an end to our gruesome adventures as quickly as possible. They apparently wanted to leave straight away the next morning. Hosua is to thank for me writing you this letter today. He told me he was bringing me food and took the opportunity to untie my hands. I can only imagine the bond we had created over the past weeks prevailed, and perhaps he felt the same way I did about the Gurans and their human-like qualities. I honestly do not know. I slipped away in the dark without further ado while they were sleeping. So there you have the full story, my darling Dana. I don't know what you will become of me, where my escape will lead me over the coming weeks, or what my life of a murderer on the run will look like. But always remember that my love for you is as strong as ever, and that my greatest desire is to hold you in my arms. I love you more than anything in the world, and my greatest wish is to hold you in my arms again. Leon, your Highland painter. I don't know how to feel about this. Because he blatantly lied. He said he was trying to protect his friend when we know we were in his head. He was trying to protect the Goran. And I just thought maybe he would be telling Dana the truth at least. But what a mess.
I need
Sure.
to finish packing my suitcase before we say goodbye, dear diary. That scientist I met at the refuge, Horst Zawa, he brought me the letter after his return from Baltayar.
Oh, so he came by himself. And she's pregnant as hell.
The medication to treat my cough. Mama is forcing me to take it again since I collapsed after getting Leon's letter. I should pack it.
What's this?
I was planning to give up all my old toys and dolls. But now I guess I'm going to need them in a few years.
Did she not know she was pregnant? Let's look in here.
I'll put you away in there as soon as I'm done, dear diary. Better to keep you safe than risking to lose you where I'm going.
I wonder where she is going.
Yunta inspired me, I guess.
Oh, I remember this. Pack. Oh, I missed that. What else do I need to pack? Pack the photos of your parents and the brochure. Here's a photo.
Poor Papa and Mama. They were devastated when the doctor they called after I collapsed discovered my secret.
Oh, they were keeping it. She was keeping it a secret
I dared
from them.
not speak about to anyone, not even you, dear diary. Now I can tell you, I'm pregnant, dear diary. Leon is the father.
Oh.
There were a lot of tears and screams when the doctor told Papa and Mama, but they finally decided to pretend that the baby will be the foster child of a missing relative. I know everyone expects me to feel guilty, but I can't help thinking of names. If it's a boy, of course it'll be Leon, to bring his father good luck. And if it's a girl, I think I'll call her Anna.
Is Anna Kate's grandmother at all?
Mama says Leon is nothing but an unscrupulous adventurer who took advantage of an innocent girl, but I know it's not true. Papa looks 10 years older since he learned of my pregnancy. But what seems to have affected him the most was to ask Herr Zimmer for help.
Shame, it must have caused her parents quite a bit of stress. I wonder where she will be going. I know back in the day they used to have, like for single mothers, they used to have almost...
I hope you are well, Leon, wherever you are now.
these like motel, hospital slash hotel thing. It's basically where you'd stay if you were a single mom and you didn't really want people to know about your pregnancy, and you'd stay there for a while and have your kid there.
Papa and Mama have locked me up in here since they discovered my condition. I'm going to miss playing the piano while I'm away, let alone going to the academy.
Oh, I really didn't want this to happen to her. Like, not saying that pregnancy is a bad thing, more just that she is pregnant now and has no idea the whereabouts of the father. That must be so tough. Knowing that the father will probably want to very much be involved.
Come on, Dana. There were enough tears already. As I said, dear diary, I'm leaving tomorrow. Papa and Mama are sending me to a sanatorium out of town for a few months. They say it's for continuing my convalescence. In other words, to send me and my secret away from prying eyes. My parents have accepted the offer from their longtime friends, the Zimmers, to pay for my hospitalization at the sanatorium.
Let me
The
look that
Zimmers
word
said
up.
it was in the name of their long friendship with Papa and Mama.
Or it's basically
But I
just
think
a...
they feel bad that they can afford to flee Wagen in the Brown Shadow, whereas Mama and Papa can't.
It just says it's a... like a boarding school for sick people. That's what a sanatorium is, apparently, according to Google. Oh, this wasn't how I wanted her story to go.
The ideal summer and winter resort in the most picturesque and enchanting spot looking over the River Dombra. Well, let's hope that's true.
I really do hope that's true. Shame, I really wanted them to end up together, and now he's wandering the woods while she's pregnant, and he doesn't even know about it. What am I missing? Pack the sanatorium brochure, pack the photo of your parents, but it won't let me select it. Or do I just have to put it in the suitcase? Oh, there we go. And the photo.
Well, that should be it. All I need to do now is to conclude my diary entry and hide it somewhere safe with Leon's letter.
Oh, damn. But doesn't this place end up getting bombed? So it'll never be found? Or maybe she'll hide it somewhere where Kate will be able to find it.
Now you know everything, dear diary. It is now, I guess, the time to say goodbye for a while.
Okay, so we know she didn't die because she managed to escape before the bombings happened. Oh wait, I did look in that chest, but we didn't. I don't remember finding a diary.
All I can hope now is that Leon will survive winter in those faraway mountains. And that he will find a way to come home and clear his name. We will wait until then, me and the baby.
Oh, it's going back to Kate now.
Me and the baby?
Do you still think there might be a family connection between you, Kate Walker?
I definitely do. It is plausible. I do believe
Well, all
that
I
is the
know
correct
that
option.
My family on my mother's side came from Europe. Well, like a lot of New Yorkers, right? I don't know from where exactly, but... And then there's the music box my mother left me, which it turns out plays the Vaughan anthem. I mean, it all seems so magical. Almost like destinies at play.
Or a coincidence, Kate Walker? The law of coincidences states that the more an individual is
I don't think
liable
she wants to
believe in
hear about
coincidences,
logic right
the more
now.
coincidences happen to them.
But then there's the fact, Oscar, that everyone keeps telling me Dana and I look so much alike.
What do you plan on doing now, Kate Walker?
According to the diary, Dana left for a sanatorium outside of town. The records might tell what became of her and her baby. But before we go, there's something that's been bothering me.
What
Which
is it,
is?
Kate Walker?
The pogrom that Frau Heigl told us about, the one during which the house and the neighborhood were ransacked, happened in 1938, if I recall correctly. Dana said that she was leaving for the sanatorium for a few months at the end of 1937.
Indeed, Kate Walker. So it is very likely she was safe and sound over there when the pogrom occurred.
Yes, but what if she was home with her baby? I need to be sure before we leave for the sanitarium, Oscar. We need to search the neighborhood for more evidence.
All right, Kate Walker. Where you lead, I will
Wouldn't
follow.
the
As
sanatorium
long as you don't forget your bag.
tell you that though?
Trust
When
me,
she
Oscar.
left and when she was
You're the
there?
only friend I've got right now. I ain't losing you.
Find out the latest news of Vaughan. Okay. So now we need to find some evidence. Oh, I can still always go back up. But I find out the latest news of Vaughan. It's this. Okay, so I need to find out about the pogroms. How would I do that? Can I go through here? No.
Can't leave now. There are still things to do here.
You're right. I hope I'm going the right way. Read. A severe storm is expected to hit the town this evening. Great.
Protests in the neighborhood and a big storm coming tonight. I sure wouldn't want to be in the mayor's shoes right now. Anyway, I'd better focus back on Dana.
What's here?
Ackerman, Fisher, Yorga. I can't find Dana here.
That's a good sign. Okay, let's go back up. I going back to inspect?
Souvenirs here look more upmarket than the ones I've seen elsewhere.
Okay. I don't think she would have any info. Can I go to the other side? So I can't go there. Someone's bike is blocking it. Can't go there either. Maybe here? Maybe there's a book about the history.
Huh. According to that book, the pogrom occurred at the beginning of November 1938.
Anti-vagrant laws are passed in September. Auschwitz annexed by the Brown Shadow. The Brown Shadow organizes a night of pogroms against the vagrant community. The Allies declare that the annexation were null and void of Austria and Ossetal. Allied forces led by the Red Army liberate Wagen after intensive bombing. Okay, so very much reflects the course of the World War
Come
II.
on, Oscar, we need to find more clues.
Are there any others here? No. Shame. What can Oscar do? Is this an elevator I can go up? No? It is stairs I can go up. So I think it wants me to go up. No? It wants me to go back down. I don't really know where else to look. Can't go through here and I can't go through there. Or can I? Doesn't seem like it. Oh, damn it. Can I go behind these buildings? No? Can you not go there at all? Hmm. And I can't go in here. Maybe I need to go back into the shop then.
I'm sorry I couldn't help you, Fraulein.
Okay, never mind. That's useless. I'm stumped. I don't actually know where to go. And I can't go down here, right? No.
Can't leave now. There are still things to do here.
Are they really though? Because I can't find anything to do. I don't want to go back down. Maybe I should have gone outside the other door. In Anna's room. I mean, Anne Donna's room. Can I go in here? There seems to be lots of books. No. Ah, okay, let's go try exit here. Here.
Threats, riddled with misspellings and signed Frank Hoss, that member of the Brown Shadow who had it in for Leon at the refuge. Looks like he never forgave them and was after Dana during the pogrom.
Indeed, Kate Walker, but the very existence of this message could mean she wasn't home when those tragic events occurred.
We're getting close, but it's not enough to draw conclusions yet.
Oh, her
Dana's
handkerchief.
initials. So, according to that letter, Dana was supposed to stay at the sanatorium until December 1938. Looks like there were medical complications.
Oh, no, 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 don't say that. Dear Her Roz, please accept my heartfelt thanks for the new donation Her Zimmer made to our Constitution on your behalf. Therefore, it is my pleasure to inform you that Dana can remain with us until December 1938, as you asked. It is indeed the most reasonable thing to do regarding the deterioration in her health. Oh, no, 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 no. Please rest assured that we will continue to keep good care of her.
That's a good clue, I guess, but I need to find more.
But that's really not what I want to know here about. I actually haven't read my diary in a really long time. As far as I was able to visit Vaughan Music Academy thanks to the lead that Lenny, the manageress of the refuge, gave me. The various testimonies I've gathered concord in showing that Miss Walker hasn't lost her habit of bending the law when it suits her. She apparently broke into a cafe on the musical square, then ignoring the municipal ban, she activated the automaton's musicians. Even more interesting is that the witnesses anonymously agreed that the melody performed by the automatons provoked a marked reaction in Kate Walker. After scratching a bit deeper, I now have the certitude that this melody, which is known as the Hymn of Vaughan, is the same as the one played on Kate Walker's late mother's music box, the very one that you sent Kate in the mine. A strong coincidence, right? Maybe. Pity I don't believe in coincidences, though. Kate Walker headed for the Bridge of Mists of Vaughan, where once stood the childhood house of Donna Rose. That's the woman she's been searching for. I shall get along there without delay. Cool. Wasn't too much to read. What else could I give you as a clue? Maybe something in her room? No? I've got the Moana song stuck in my head, the welcome song. When you're staring at a demigod. Oh, I'm so stumped. Maybe now I can ask her about maybe it being walled off. Should I? Shouldn't I? Maybe I should.
I hope you won't hold it against me.
I don't know, can't. I will, woman, I will. No, I won't, because I kind of broke into your house. So I can't go through there. I don't know where else to go. I think I'm stuck. I can't go here. Oh, no. maybe I need a hint.
I need to find out if Dana escaped the pogrom.
Indeed, Kate Walker. A monument dedicated to the victims would be the ideal place to find out if Dana did or did not escape.
But I went to the monument and she said that Dana wasn't in there. Did I miss something about it? So here's the monument. And she
Ackerman,
said there wasn't anyone
Fisher,
there.
Yorga. I can't find Dana here.
Oh. Great, there's more to it. I
Valk,
was just
Weiss.
could have
Dana isn't mentioned here.
finished this so much quicker. Use? What can I use?
That doesn't work.
What was that? Dana's handkerchief?
Anton and Lena Rose. Dana's parents.
Oh.
Oh God. They were killed during the pogrom.
Is Dana Rose also mentioned?
It doesn't look like it, no. But I need to be sure. I think that's it, Oscar. We know that the pogrom occurred at the beginning of November 1938. Dana's parents, Anton and Lena, were killed, that's certain. But Dana was supposed to be at the sanatorium back then.
Which seems to be confirmed by that message Herr Hoss left in the house, Kate Walker.
Exactly. So I guess we're done here, Oscar. Let's take the tram back to the guest house. We'll try to find that sanitarium first thing tomorrow.
Right. I could have completed this a long time ago if I just actually properly looked at my screen. Okay, we're getting somewhere. I really hope Dana didn't give up the baby, because then she would have had no family at all after her parents died. Hopefully it gave her strength to like keep the baby and wait around for Leon. Back to the guest house. The guest house.
So, there she is. The famous Kate Walker.
Sorry,
Huh?
what?
Dana Rose.
What? What?
I knew her very well, you know. Our Dana darling.
How does she know about me?
Aren't you? Well, we'd be better off speaking at the guest house. I hear there's a storm coming. Pleased to make your acquaintance, Miss Walker. Colonel Blake.
Colonel Blake or Fraulein Junta?
Connecting the dots, are we?
Oh,
You're a very clever young woman.
That's who she is.
But you must be eager to know why I'm here in front of you, bearing the surname of one of Her Majesty's military officers. But here's our tram.
How does she
Would you
know
be so
about me?
kind?
I'm surprised they're still alive, because in 1930 they must have been like 20. So for them to still be alive in 2005, they must be like 90 years old. Right? No. So 1930 to 2005 is about 70 years. And if they were about 20, yeah, they must be like 90. Is it? Am I wrong? Is my math bad? Is it 80?
So, Miss Walker, you've been rather quiet. I would have thought you'd have some questions for me. No?
I have lots of questions. Sure,
I
it's
read that you
so
used your
beautiful.
prestige as an artist to spy on the Brown Shadow for the UK before and during the war. So, what is your real name then? Junta Steinhoff or Colonel Blake?
Janice Blake is my name, Miss Walker. It's not the sort of name the Brown Shadow would have trusted, I'm sure you'll agree. So I took my mother's maiden name as an alias. Both my parents were diplomats from Austria, you see.
So you were some kind of double agent.
What a badass.
You make it sound more romantic than it really was, miss. But yes, I guess one could say so.
The guest house.
You mentioned the guest house. Are you that other guest I heard about?
Indeed, Miss Walker. It's actually Frau Wagner who told me about you. When she told me that you were looking for Dana, I knew I had to talk to you. Frau Wagner told me to call the academy, which I did, and the rector then redirected me towards the Bridge of Mists. And that's how I ended up wandering up and down it, asking about a mysterious American woman with a painting.
Oh, is she the woman, the girl in my diary?
I guess you have
no,
new
it can't be,
information about
because they also
Dana
have
for
stuff
me?
about it in the jail.
I might very well indeed,
info
Miss
on the
Walker, but
jail
what if
situation.
you told me first what that little investigation of yours has dug up about Dana?
Leon is on the run.
I know Dana was very concerned about Leon being on the run after the death of that scientist, Herr Berger. I can't blame her. How could he survive through the winter all alone in the mountains in a strange country?
How could he? That's exactly the right question, Miss Walker. That origin expedition in Baltayar. What a mess that was.
She left for the sanatorium.
I discovered today that Dana
She's
became
pretty.
pregnant that summer of 37. Leon was the father. So her parents decided to hide her in a sanatorium outside town. Which, I assume, saved her from the night of the Brown Shadow pogroms in Vagen.
You assume right, but her parents, on the other hand...
Yes, I heard they didn't make it.
Poor bastards, if you'll pardon my French.
Poor bastards. Why bastard?
So, that's basically all I know. Can you tell me what happened to Dana after she left for the sanatorium to have her baby?
I must confess, Miss Walker, that I was afraid you might overlook some of the painful information here, which is clearly the case.
What do you mean?
Look, I think it would be best if we stay in this carriage until the very end. I know it is an odd request to make, but you really must see this for yourself.
Well,
Until then, I recommend you look outside the window. I guarantee it'll be worth your while.
What? I would not have the patience Kate has. I'd be like, woman, tell me now. I've been looking far and wide for this woman and you're hiding shit from me. I need to know it. Is it going into the water? What? That is so cool. Oh my god, so stunning. This game, the world in this game has just really taken me. Rather not taken me, but it's like really overwhelmed me. Baden Island. Is this where the sanatorium is? I actually want to look it up. 2005 minus 1937. 60 plus 20 equals 88. Okay, so they're not like 90, they're just under 90.
I'm sorry, Miss Walker, but chasing you around that bridge was more exhausting than I thought.
That's okay. I can wait.
Ah,
I can't. I want to know what happened.
I know how eager you are to find out about Dana.
See, she
So
gets
you
it.
go
She gets
first.
it.
I'll meet you at section 08. I'll come meet you there.
Insist. Don't leave her there.
Can't you just tell me what we're doing here?
I know it must seem cruel, speaking in riddles and keeping up all this mystery like a bloody fortune teller, but I promise, you must see for yourself.
Okay.
Okay then.
And don't forget, miss, section 08. Find it, and I'll meet you there.
Oof. Cold as hell here.
Inspect. Ooh, wait, inspect that. What does that say? The great Vargan swans are not only the immortal symbol of our town, they are living and fragile beings. Please do not feed the swans. Wrong and uncontrolled feeding can cause illness and be fatal to them. Yeah, well, we don't need to go anywhere now.
How the heck do I get myself into these situations?
Guess you look for them?
They look like they're from the Middle Ages or something.
Oh, here's a sanatorium. That's been blown up, I'm assuming.
There's something sinister about all this.
Have no fear, Kate Walker. The sun's setting, and you're all alone in an isolated and derelict place. Statistically speaking, it is highly improbable that you'll meet anybody, good or bad.
Thank you, Oscar, but please do me a favor. Stop trying to reassure me, would you?
As you wish, Kate Walker.
Shame, Oscar's being sweet. Oh, I missed something. I wonder if I'm ever going to meet my stalker.
This place gives me the creeps. Looks like... Oh, jeez.
A burial site? Big graveyard.
What is it, Kate Walker?
This place, it's a cemetery, Oscar. I have to find section 08 before I leave.
But I missed something.
I need to know. A cemetery? Oh my god.
Nope. I really do not want to sign up for anything weird.
Section B.
And by weird, I mean scary.
Impossible to get through. I'll have to find a way to go around it. Impossible to
Oh,
get
sorry.
through. I'll have to find a way to go
I thought
around
there
it.
was something behind I could observe. Well, this is just fun and dandy. What's that? It's a chest. Or a post box? Or a bin?
Better try something else.
Okay, let me observe it and it might give me a
missing here.
clue.
Kate
Oscar?
Walker, are you intentionally trying to damage me?
Okay. So I need to find something as well. Check the tree roots, that's such a cool little detail. Am I stuck?
A dead end. I'll have to go back.
Damn, this place is a maze and it's so spooky. Do they really have to add the sound effects?
Section F.
I need to be in order, right?
Impossible to read.
Great. What's that? So much to do here.
The inscription has faded away. The Undertakers must have forgotten it. Seems so old. This place must be centuries old.
Maybe it's from the war.
Section M.
I'm close.
Illegible.
Okay, section O, right?
Section O. That's it.
08. Ow.
Anna Rose, 1938.
Oh.
To a better place. Oh no.
I suspected it though. I knew it from the get-go. What happened?
What happened? Dana's health had deteriorated at the sanatorium. Her coughing fits, the pregnancy, and all the stress about Leon being on the run out there in Baltayar. It was just too much for her to bear. The doctors had to put her to sleep before her delivery. There were complications, and when she woke up, her parents told her the terrible news.
The
They had
baby
already
didn't
buried
survive.
the baby girl.
Oh. And afterwards?
And afterwards?
She died of heartbreak.
Dana became sterile because of the complications during childbirth. So she remained at the sanatorium a few months more. She was devastated, poor darling.
That's how she survived the pogroms.
Yes, but that didn't mean she was safe.
The brown shadow then.
How come the Brown Shadow didn't go after Dana? They controlled Ostertal back then, right?
Oh, they would have eventually, believe me.
So what happened afterwards?
Dana lost everything. Her parents, her baby, Leon. I think she would have just given up if I hadn't been there that day. But I had to go to London. Back then, I used to get invited every year or so to all kinds of artistic events. I could then make out my report to the British Secret Service without arousing the Brown Shadow's suspicion. So I took Dana with me to save her from them.
The story is devastating.
Dana stayed in London for about 6 years. I found her a flat and a position with my real employer, the Foreign Office. She had no family, no friends, and in a way she had no life. She spent every minute she had in the office fighting in her own way against those who took everything from her.
I mean, I would probably too. Just do anything to bring those people
She
down.
went from one promotion to another, and soon she was among those in charge of coordinating all the resistance fighter groups pertaining to the different occupied countries of Europe.
All right, Dana. Focus. The Admiralty needs us to spot the enemy units on the map according to the reports they provided.
Must I choose? What? Oh, here. Okay. Let me take a photo. Okay, so investigation, movement SAM, surface to air, batteries positioned, French to western coast. 2 SAM batteries have been spotted towards Dover. A tank to reach the SAM battery near Brest. So it has nothing to do with the submarine. What's this one? Our scouts have confirmed that 2 tank divisions are still positioned in Belgium. Where's Belgium? Here. Tank. Tank. A submarine is still positioned in the North Sea. 2 of the 3 submarines positioned in the Baltic Sea have left for Cherbourg. A submarine left Cherbourg to meet with the one positioned near Brest. Ooh, okay. Let me take a photo. Okay, so there's one here. Oh, wrong. It's a submarine. Okay, and then a submarine, 2 submarines positioned in the Baltic Sea. One there, and where would the other one be? Here? In the Baltic Sea. Is there another one around? Okay, because that's in the Irish Sea, so... a submarine left Cherbourg to meet with one position near Brest in the north of that. Okay, so there's one here, and there's one here. Have left, so 2 have left. So I need to remove this, right? 2 have left. Oh, I don't, it doesn't make sense. Another division left for Le Havre. Where's Le Havre? So there's a tank there. Okay, done with that one. Censored, censored. Investigation on enemy units' movement and SAM batteries position. French western coast situation. 2 SAM batteries have been spotted towards Dover. So would that be here by... SAM batteries towards Dover. A tank division is leaving Cherbourg, which is here, to reach the SAM battery near Brest. So here? Then there's a tank here. Right? I hope this is right. And then the SAM battery near Seon is still active. Is that everything? And then this one. Submarines still positioned north, so you got that. 2 of the 3 submarines positioned in the Celtic Sea have left for Cherbourg. Submarine left Cherbourg to meet with 1 position near Brest. In the North Atlantic Ocean. So 2 have left, so this yeah, okay, so should be 1 here, right? I've done something wrong. What have I done wrong? Okay, there's 2 times towards Dover. Two tanks are still positioned in Belgium. Another tank. Okay, so 2 in Belgium. And 1 in La Havre. Two SAM batteries have been spotted towards Dover. A tank division is leaving Cherbourg to reach the SAM battery near Brest. The SAM battery near Seon is... Okay. This should be right. What have I done wrong? What was this one I hadn't looked at? 2 of the 3 submarines positioned have left for Cherbourg. A submarine left Cherbourg to meet with 1 positioned near Brest. So 1 should be there. Oh, okay, that was the one I was missing.
I guess.
Yunta! Shame, I was so hard on her in the beginning of the game.
Dana,
And she turned out to be a
use my real name here,
beautiful
you know.
human.
Sorry, but I just can't get used to it. For me, you'll always be Ginger Yunta.
Charming. I'm sure I have Lenny to thank for that, hmm? You were always too soft on that little brat.
Maybe.
Maybe.
She was snooping around
Anyway, what
and
are you
involving
doing
herself in
So glad
everyone's
to see
lives.
Only doing my duty, Dana darling. A gallery invited me for a conference, so I jumped at the occasion to report back to our superiors. But it might be the last time for a while, I'm afraid. It's getting very hard to leave the occupied territories, even for a famous so-called pro-brown shadow artist like me. Anyway, how have you been since my last visit?
Not good. Speak the truth. I want to hear how you're feeling.
Well, with Leon being missing and probably lying dead somewhere in Baltayar for the past 7 years, and what happened to my parents, you
And
know
the
how I
baby.
feel.
She forgot about the baby.
But it's all beginning to feel like a dream, Yunta. a distant dream. Especially her.
Oh.
And I don't want it to... You know, I don't want her, my sweet Anna, to just fade away. I'm sorry, Yunta, but could we please change the subject?
Of course, darling.
What is it?
More work for you, actually.
Oh?
Yes. The Allies need someone for an operation with the Resistance in occupied territory, and they think it should be you. But truth be told, Dana, I'm not sure that's such a good idea.
Why not? I did volunteer for field operations. They've trained me a lot for that.
I know, Dana, but this operation will happen in Ostertal, right next to Wagen, actually.
Oh.
I see.
Too painful for her.
Look, you don't need to answer me this minute. And no one would blame you if you declined the mission. We all know you don't only have happy memories of Wagen. You still have time to think it over. But before you give your final answer, they need you to identify the resistance group that will execute the operation. It's all explained here. And of course it's all top secret stuff. So you must cross-reference the documents right here in this room. You'll have to use that thing over there.
But I don't know how to use it.
I'm sure that's easy for you. You have such a clever mind, my little virtuoso. I'll see you later.
I did not know what a
Well,
virtuoso was
let's get
until I
cracking then.
played The Sims, and they have it as a trait. So that's how I kind of figured it out. Okay. Mission order. Top secret. Agent Rose, we need volunteers for a delicate operation with the resistance in one of the occupied countries. A country you know well, Oshiatal. If you accept, you will be dropped near Wagen so that you can coordinate an exfiltration operation of a civilian and get him into Switzerland. To do so, you will be escorted by one of the main resistant networks in the region. It has obtained excellent results the past few years. Whether you accept or not the mission, we need you to identify the network among other small underground groups active in Ostratal. For reasons of confidentiality, you are not to leave your office until you have done so. We have granted you temporary access to your workstation's pneumatic telegraph, a contribution to the war effort that was given to us by a French engineer. This machine will allow you to claim any relevant documents you might need. We wish you luck. Oh, okay. I thought it was a cutscene.
From what I can understand of that thing, the pressure must be high in the left tube, but low in the right one.
So high here.
Compressed air. I think I need to get the mixture right, paying close attention to the rarefied air.
Am I doing it? Oh. Is it supposed to be on the green one? Nice. I did it. 10. Prepare the mission. Obtain the list of resistant networks as it does. So I know it's in Oshiatal, and they're underground networks. What are those networks?
With
Here?
Snowed under.
No?
The paperwork is piling up, and problems with it. I get the most widely used Allied single-seat fighter plane. I probably owe it my life, like all of us here.
What are we
The
gonna
Blitz
look at?
ended a few years earlier, but now the Brown Shadow is sending us a new death machine, the V2.
Not too sure where to find the lists.
The United Kingdom seems pretty much on its own as representative of the free world in Western Europe. The Brown Shadow still occupies the whole of Central and Western Europe. The Soviets are on the move. They've reconquered most of their territory, and they're closing in on the Brown Shadow. We've reconquered North Africa and half of southern Italy, and we aren't going to stop there.
Cool. Inspiring. I really need names.
Could one imagine anything as insane as the whole wide world at war? And for the second time in barely a generation.
Okay, let me just see. Let me just figure it out. Maybe I can figure it out. What have I done? What did I do?
Silly me. Can't be it. Better try something else.
Oh, okay. So the country is... How do I change it? I have to inspect. Okay. It's Austria Toll. There we go. Infrastructure. I don't know. Resistance. Roads. Unions. Networks. Is resistance the right one? I'm gonna go with resistance. Oops. I'm being silly. Is it the right one?
Right.
Oh, yay! Got it right. Prepare the mission. How do I prepare the mission? Identify resistant network.
No, doesn't make sense.
Highland painter?
Edelweiss? A coincidence. It must be a coincidence. The network leader's alias.
Oh, he's alive, he's alive, he's alive. No, she's gonna want to go.
My pretty Edelweiss.
Don't call me that, you know I don't like it.
It's true, though. That's exactly what you are, my pretty Edelweiss.
If you keep that up, Leon Kobatis, I'll find you a nickname too.
Go on then.
All right. Your nickname will be Highland Painter from now on. Leon! He's alive. He's alive. He's alive! I need to... Oh, good grief.
She's gonna take the mission now.
Yunta! Yunta!
Oh, she left the room before she could finish the mission, right? Or
So
did she
Leon
finish it?
made it from Baltayar. But how?
I have no idea, miss. All I know is that he survived for almost a year in the mountains before coming back to Ostertal to set up the Edelweiss resistance group.
Which made Dana accept the mission you told her about back then, right?
Of course, she was given extra training and was dropped near Wagen the following summer to carry it out.
We'd better get going. It looks like the storm is coming.
You go first. I'll meet you at the tram station in a minute.
Of course. Take all the time you need.
It's a pity she's dead though. I was kind of hoping the game would prove me wrong and she'd be alive. Oh! Let's carry on. Because I really want to know what happens. I'm still very interested in who was stalking me in the forest. I wonder if it was... Oh wait, was I supposed to go down? I wonder if it was Leon. Am I lost?
It needs a key. But it doesn't look that strong, though. It needs a key.
Where am I supposed to find a key? Where would I find a key? Maybe I come back. Either I'm supposed to find it now or I come back here. I'm very lost now. I'm extremely lost. Where am I going? What's on here? Oh, is this the way out? Shit.
What the heck?
What is it, Kate Walker?
The gates, they just closed. Oh, there must be a mechanism to open them somewhere.
Yeah,
There
it's
always
over
is,
there.
Kate Walker.
So I do need to find a key. I've already looked there. So I need something for that, which is probably in that shed. Which I need a key for. Can't go there. Oh, it's so pretty. And if I inspect this thing again. Use Oscar. No way, did I get that right? Damn. That was a lucky guess. I always try to use Oscar for anything.
Can you bring that pickaxe closer, Oscar?
Of course, Kate Walker.
What pickaxe? Oh, there. Oh, am I gonna use it to break the lock? Thank you, Oscar. Okay, let's go break some locks.
undertakers must store their tools in it.
Aha, I was correct. Break. Tap. Again. Again. Nice. Are there even caretakers that actually work here? Because it's really run down. Okay, let's fix this mechanism. Oh, I'm lost again. Okay, wait, there's the path to the gate, so it's around here. No, 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 no. No. Around. Here you go. Around here. There we go. Use the thingy, my bubby. The handle, the crank. I would not want to be in a cemetery at this time. I think I'm just gonna go back to the tram and sort of find the name for donors. Because I just want to know what happens next.
You seem disappointed, Kate Walker.
Well, yeah.
Well, correct me if I am wrong, but the fact that Diana Rose lost her baby and became sterile disproves your hypothesis that there can be a family link between you, doesn't it?
You're not wrong, Oscar, but I'm just stupidly over-optimistic.
That's not a bad thing.
I wish I were like you, and not controlled by stupid emotions.
Nice of you to say, I guess.
Sorry, Oscar. That didn't come out so well.
Shame.
I'm very sorry to have brought you such bad news.
Okay, where am I supposed to be going? The guest house. I wonder if I should put like an epilepsy warning on this video, because I mean some of the light shining on the water and through the trees could be quite triggering. Damn, now everything looks so gloomy after it was so pretty just now.
What about that mission Dana led with Leon's resistance network?
Did they see each other?
It didn't turn out well, Miss Walker. Actually, that's the reason I left London to be here.
Oh?
Yes, just a second, Miss Walker. Where did I put it? What with this blasted storm? It's all over the papers. Here, have a look for yourself.
Storm. Excavation work at Devil's Pass has been interrupted. An unexpected storm has obliged the Council to remove the bodies trapped in the ice since the Second World War and to move them to the Silberspiegel refuge.
Did they die in Devil's Peak?
Those frozen bodies near the refuge. I heard about them just yesterday. Do you mean...
There has been no formal identification yet, Miss Walker.
But it's plausible that...
That Leon, at least, is among those bodies, yes.
Leon's death?
What happened to Leon?
According to the testimonies I've obtained, Leon was killed on that mission. The Foreign Office tasked Dana to lead an avalanche, apparently. I am one of the few people still alive to be able to identify him, which is why I'm here. If it weren't for this bloody storm, it would have been done today.
Dana?
Do you think Dana could be among the bodies?
I suppose it would be logical. It would explain why I never saw or heard of her again after the mission.
So she could still be alive.
Yet, according to some witnesses, Dana survived the war and indeed helped resistance fighters from Wagen
still
until
hope.
the liberation. But if those testimonies were true, then Dana vanished after the war.
How are the bodies?
What about the other bodies?
According to the medical examiner's office, in all, 3 bodies have been extracted from the ice. The one presumed to be Leon, and 2 others, a man and a woman not yet identified.
I see.
So they died together? Are they still alive somewhere?
Try to stay positive, Miss Walker. Only a visual identification will allow us to be certain. We can go as soon as this storm's over, probably tomorrow or the day after.
Right.
So we're gonna be heading up Devil's Peak. Kate's actually really lucky that they're
Miss Walker,
both
we've
in the same
arrived.
place at the same time.
But you're not coming, are you? Well, Miss Walker, you might not be related to Dana, but you bloody well certainly remind me of her.
She's the American version. I guess you could say. What? She's heading off without her. She going back to the mountains. She is as well. What a bad idea to hike up in the storm when there's a stalker on the loose.
So, instead of waiting for the storm to pass and for the official identification of the bodies, I might add, that were trapped in the ice for 6 decades, you, and by extension me, are going to climb up the mountain so you can identify them yourself.
I know, Oscar, I know. But I've just got to be sure. Because if one of those bodies turns out to be Dana,
Couldn't you just be patient?
We'll have no more trains to chase?
Like, you could have gone with with Yunta? This just seems really silly. I don't agree with it. I don't support it. She's crazy. She could die. And there's a stalker in the woods. That's like my biggest thing. She's forcing me to deal with a situation where it's snowing, it's dark, and there's a creepy guy checking her out. My anxiety. Oh no, 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 no.
It looks like it's holding up, despite the storm.
Does that give you reassurance that this will be okay? Wait, what's that?
I don't think it's cold enough for fuel to freeze, but maybe someone should store it inside, just in case.
Am I gonna need to use that? Okay, let's get inside. She's not even wearing gloves. Oh my
No
god,
one
she must be
here?
freezing.
It's not that late. I'd have thought Demoiselle Lenny would still be up.
I believe that old people retire early, don't they?
Inspect.
A photo of Leon on a ship. Must have been taken during his return from Baltayar. But I still can't figure out how he survived the winter while he was on the run over there. Lenny also had that newspaper clipping about Leon. Looks like the old girl's built a veritable shrine to him.
Maybe, he
Another one of those cigars.
didn't actually stay in the mountain for an entire year, and yeah, I'm pretty adamant this is
Demoiselle
Leon.
Lenny had
He's
tea with
living here
someone.
now.
Maybe with that alpinist guy. There's something truly odd going on with Demoiselle Lenny. I really ought to have a little chat with her. But before, the bodies. They're all that count right now. Too small for a door.
What?
Look, Oscar! A distant cousin!
What are you talking about, Kate Walker? And why are you laughing?
That's a cute one. Oh, there's her wheelchair.
I was hoping to find Demoiselle Lenny here.
Well, we could go up.
No time to explore the refuge again. I need to find the frozen bodies.
Kate. What if Leon's just upstairs sleeping? Nice, this is gonna be fun.
Lenny's left her lookout post. Hardly surprising with this blizzard.
I need to put money in, right?
Somebody's put the cap back.
Who would do that? Okay, so where am I supposed to be looking? Back it up. Oh, it was here. It's the last one I remember now. Let's check it out.
That's where the bodies were found. I'm not gonna get a decent photo in this weather.
Damn, just be so passive aggressive. Who's that? The alpinist? The alpinist?
What's this?
Oh, it's the frozen bodies from the Devil's Pass. The forensic team had to bring them up here.
Oh, thank God we don't have to go hiking.
But their generator shut off. I'm concerned it could damage the bodies.
Where's Demoiselle Lenny?
Oh, in her room, resting. She collapsed right after the forensic team left for Wagen.
Jeez, what happened?
I'm pretty sure it has to do with the bodies. I mean, she was staring down in that direction for, well, all the time. And then, when they brought them up from the Devil's Pass, it was like she had seen a ghost or something. It was almost as if...
As if she knew the departed.
What?
Is someone taking care of her?
Oh yes, don't worry. She's with that hermit who brings her wood and provisions sometimes.
A hermit.
Okay, in that case, you go back inside. I'll take care of the generator.
Are you sure?
Positive, just go. Go on. I need to check something in the tent anyway.
So what do I do first, the generator or the tent? Oh, there we go. I was about to say there's nothing to inspect.
There must be something missing here.
Was it the thing I picked from up from inside?
No, I don't think so.
Damn it. Needs fuel?
The gas tank's empty. I better find some fuel so I can turn on the generator.
Didn't you come across a jerry can earlier?
I
Better go
did.
check it out.
Yes! Thanks, Oscar!
I wonder who the hermit is. If that's my stalker. But what would that other piece be that I need for the generator? In here?
I should fill up the generator first. I'll come back
Okay,
later.
well, I need to look there maybe. Someone's watching me. Oh, the creepy music. Okay, so I just need something for this.
There must be something missing here.
Is it really not this thing that I found?
Impossible. Wrong one.
Maybe Oscar?
I was not conceived to perform this function, Kate Walker.
Okay. Oh wait, I can't go down yet. What's in here?
Are you sure you want to stay under the storm to see the bodies, Kate Walker? They'll still be here tomorrow, you know.
Maybe, Oscar, but I can't wait. I've just got to know now.
Kate really has a death wish. A death wish.
Lenny's left her lookout post. Hardly surprising with this blizzard.
I can't seem to find anything. Ultra. Nothing in there. Can I go down?
Look, Oscar! The bodies must be over there!
It's too dark, Kate Walker. We should find a way to light up the tent.
Maybe it's inside then. I'm blocked. Oh, it's so much calmer in here.
The bodies are in that tent outside.
Thanks. What could that thing be used for then?
I hope the key we found opens the storage box on the generator.
You'll just have to try it, Kate Walker.
What? There's a storage box on there. Where would I find the storage box? Here? Is it up? Oh, there it is. This thingy. And open up. This looks familiar.
Fried biscuits. Wonder how long they've been there.
It's Leon's. He used that for the monkey thing, the Goron. Go, 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 go.
Nothing. Must have forgotten something.
What could I have forgotten? Is
Got
fuel.
the tank all filled. Now I just need to start the generator.
What could I? Ah, the switch.
Nothing. Speak to me, Oscar.
This button must have turned on the generator, Kate Walker. But you still need to use the starter.
Okay.
Right ahead
Thanks,
of you.
Oscar.
Yes. Oof. This is gonna be a bit rough.
Forensics Institute of Vagen. That's not Dana in this body bag.
What does it say? White man, brown hair, about 50 years of age. There's a person to believe this is Harold. That's not Donna.
Leon.
Oh.
It's as if he died yesterday. Like in those stories where people are found perfectly preserved in ice for decades after being carried away by an avalanche. Hard to believe he's been dead for over 60 years. That's quite amazing. And grim at the same time.
I really wasn't expecting him to be dead. White man, around 30, fair hair. Body is in exceptional state of preservation after being trapped in ice for many decades. Probably died in an avalanche. Everything indicates that this body of alpinist and resistant fighter Leon Kubatas reported missing during a delicate exfiltration operation. His identity should be confirmed by further analysis and visual identification, expected to take place soon. So it hasn't been confirmed, right?
An unidentified blonde woman in her 40s.
Yeah,
That
that's
can't
not
be Dana.
Donna. White female, blonde hair with blue eyes, between 40 and 50 years of age. Her identity is impossible to determine. Shame.
That's it, Oscar. Dana's body is not among those found with Leon's. What a relief.
Now that that's cleared up, Kate Walker, maybe we should take shelter within somewhat more solid premises.
Looks like the rescuers left in a hurry after they moved the bodies here. Must have been surprised by the blizzard.
I really thought Leon was still alive. I really thought it was the guy that was living here that is stalking me in the woods. Let's go up, up, up to the top. Slippin' sladdin'.
Hello? Sir?
Are you sure you want to follow that individual, Kate Walker?
Yes, because he
I don't
was
think he looked threatening. Rather the opposite, Oscar.
watching me in the woods. That was the guy that was watching me in the woods.
Sir? Are you there?
This is strange and slightly scary.
What have we got here?
Is he a scientist? One of the scientists? Hmm.
This portrait, it looks like Leon.
Oh,
Style
my
reminds me
God.
of that other portrait of him that he described in his letter from Baltayar. The one made by the...
What is going on? Yep.
The Go Rune.
No, not Dana. She's old, like me.
I'm
What
Kate.
is actually happening?
Kate Walker.
Kate Walker.
Yes. And you're the one that Leon saved during the Origin expedition a long time ago, aren't you?
Yes.
The Goran from Baltayar. Well, you've come a long way, Mr.
He can speak? Ludwig.
Well, Mr. Ludwig, if you don't mind my asking, what happened when you and Leon returned to Ostertal to join the Resistance fighters? And how did you meet Dana?
Leon. My brother.
What
These
is...
drawings, they're moments from your life.
Still
aren't
so
they?
confused. Encounter with Dana?
Is that when you met Dana?
No.
Rescued by Leon?
Looks like a river. And that little figure looks wounded. Is that you when you met Leon and the scientist from the Origin expedition?
Yes.
so mind-boggled. And he's just smoking. Leon among the Gurons.
That person in the middle of the others was in the other paintings. That's Leon, isn't it?
Yes. Leon.
Inhabitant?
That group. Is it your tribe, Mr. Ludwig?
Yeah.
So you all live together in a cave in Baltair? Right. So you and your tribe took Leon in after the death of Reinhard Berger in 1937. That's how he was able to survive the winter in the mountains. Then you went with Leon when he decided to return to Vagen to join the resistance fighters?
Mm-hmm.
My suspicions were all very wrong. Donna?
Had Dana already joined the resistance operation by that time? I mean, by the time shown in the drawing.
No. Later.
The liberation of Vagen?
These combat scenes, are they of the liberation of Vagen?
Before. During resistance.
The blonde girl with you and Leon can't be Lenny, right?
Yes. Lenny. My sister.
I knew Lenny was a resistance fighter, but she never told me she fought alongside Leon, let alone you. She even went as far as saying that she never saw Leon again after 1937, when they all met at the refuge with Dana. Why would she hide something so important?
Time to check on Lenny. Come, Kate Walker.
I cannot wrap my head around a Guron monkey man literally staying with Lenny, smoking, dressed as a human, speaking English.
This sketchbook, I think it was Leon's.
To be the guy that was stalking me in the forest. Expeditions. We've read that and that and that and that and that. We didn't read this, did we? Living among the Gurons. Living among the Gurons. Is that their tribe? The clandestine returned to Vagen. Vagen during the occupation. Vagen during the occupation again. The Aldovise network. Here he is. The Idolized network. Oh. Last night I had the most beautiful dream. Portrait of Leon by the Guron. Sweet. Inspector's room, can I do that? The super resistant does not exist.
Weapons. Must have been here since the war, I guess.
Maybe he still uses it. Inspect.
Some kind of map. Looks like the Devil Pass to me. Could all those marks indicate where the Gorons searched for Leon's body?
Shame. 10,000 marks. Reward for information leading to the capture, dead or alive, of one Ludwig Hardtack, better known as the Mountain Murderer. Oh right, I forgot his name was Ludwig already.
These must be plans for secret operations. Must have been some kind of a headquarters here. Maybe for local resistance fighters such as Leon and his group. Detonating wire, just like in the old movies.
Why would I need that? Maybe for later.
Weapons.
I've already looked
Must
at
have been
that.
here since the war, I guess.
What else is there for me to inspect? Nothing?
Ah, Fräulein. I knew you would be back eventually.
She doesn't look too good.
Judging by your face, you and Ludwig already met.
We have. And it raised a lot of questions about you. About what you said to me the first time we met, and about what you didn't say.
Of course. You can run from your past, but never truly escape it. Huh. But you already know that. Don't you, Fräulein?
What are you trying to hide?
I want to understand Demoiselle Lenny. I'd like to understand why you didn't tell me about Leon's death, about fighting with him in the Resistance, and about the gore, and about Mr. Ludwig. It would have saved us both so much time and effort.
Because it would have only begged questions. Questions which lead to events that I've never spoken about to anyone. Not even to you, dear Ludwig.
Lenny?
Well, I suppose it doesn't matter now. Perhaps it's time
Ludwig
I
is
confess
not happy.
my crime.
She
What
killed
are you
him.
talking about?
It was the best years of my life. Joining the Resistance, unlike my coward of a father.
She double-crossing him?
Fighting alongside Leon after he miraculously got back from Baltaya with Ludwig. It gave me purpose.
Damn, a crime? She must have led them into a bad situation.
Leon was a terrific leader. I could feel he was finally taking me seriously, especially with Dana being missing. I knew he was still in love. After all, didn't he cross the globe to rescue her? But we all thought he arrived too late. That Dana had died with her parents during the pogroms.
So they became a couple?
So I believed his mourning would eventually come to an end. And that's when Dana fell from the sky. Literally.
Oh, what a way to make an entrance. To see a guy I haven't seen
Dana
for
was sent by London,
decades.
right? To oversee that operation led by your Resistance
Or 8
network?
decade, wasn't it?
The exfiltration of a civilian to Switzerland, if I recall correctly.
Indeed. But Leon never told us that Dana was involved. Maybe he was afraid to believe it himself.
What is she doing? Oh. So any upset now because Donna's come
You should
back?
have seen them, Fräulein. It was as if they had never left each other.
Do you know if Dana ever mentioned a child?
Maybe they were planning to have one in Baltaya. Who knows?
In Baltayar?
Yes, that's all they ever talked about. How they were going to live over there after the war, along with Ludwig and his tribe.
So she didn't tell him she was pregnant?
But it was to be just another broken dream.
Right. I should call
This when
London
shit
now.
gets bad.
My radio's downstairs.
Okay, I'm gonna end this part here. Because if I go on for too long, I'll get tired and won't be able to say anything. But yeah, thanks for joining me and I'll see you in the next one. Bye guys.